this is why, like, I hate the fact that he's playing like this and they're still winning, because no matter what I say, it's gonna be like, oh, you hating, they winning, whoa, whatever. Like, you always got something to say about Tatum, but it's like, well, he is benefiting from a loaded roster. Like, that's my biggest problem. Like, is that if he like had, yes, I matter of fact, yes, I would like him to have a 30-point night, 8 rebounds, maybe like 5 assists, something
You
like
would feel
that.
better about
Something
that.
like that, bro. Something like that. So I can go on this podcast and say, let me tip my cap. I just saw greatness tonight. I just saw greatness tonight. And I was gonna tip my cap. Now it's just like, yeah, he did what he had to do. He was asked to, facilitate and rebound and no, that people don't watch this stuff. People don't watch this stuff for the superstar to do what role players do, play make and rebound. They watch the finals to see Tatum, who's supposedly the Celtics' best player, and Luka, the Mavs' best player, go toe to toe. And Luka is holding up his end of the bargain.
You're not wrong. You know what the
And
difference
Tatum
is?
is not.
You're
That's
not
why I get
wrong.
mad.
You want to know? You want to know what? I agree with you. You're not wrong. But you know what the difference is between them and us? We have microphones. And this is why people say we shouldn't have microphones. Because you over here trolling and mad because you watching as a spectator. It's your job to commentate on the game. What happened in the game. Your job is to be able to objectively say, you know what? He didn't shoot well, but he still commanded the offense. He still played a respectable game and did what was asked of him to win. Now, if you can say both of those things in the same monologue, cool. But you don't do that. And that's the problem. Your ability to be able to say, you know what, bro? As a fan, I really want him to be able to go out there and score 30, have 8 rebounds, and have 5 assists. I really want to see him go toe to toe with Luka. If your ability to say that and then say, but you know what? That isn't what happened. He shot poorly, but as a player, he still did what he was supposed to do. If you was able to say that, I promise you, I wouldn't argue with you as much. Because part of your job as doing this, what we do in this podcast series, is to be able to do that right there. But you don't do that. You're mad because you're mad at talking about I would respect it if he went out there and he da 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 da. Yeah, but we don't care what you respect. What did you see? What the hell did you see on your TV screen tonight?
I saw a phenomenal team. I saw a phenomenal
And
team,
that's okay.
top to bottom. I saw what was true, that they got 4 guys that can go get 25. Porzingis, Drew, Jaylen Brown, or Derek White. Outside Jayson Tatum, that can get 25 a night, and you're not gonna be like, oh, that guy had an out of body game. Like, we're not looking at the box score right now with Drew Holiday getting 26 and 11, being like, oh wow, he played out of his mind. Like, no, we not, no, because that's what Drew does. That's what Drew does. And I look at the game, I saw Tatum drive to the basket, kick out to Drew, to Derek White. Guys cutting in when he drives, he dishes out to them for easy layup. He wasn't a bum. He wasn't a bum. The legacy talk is different. As you said earlier, the legacy talk is different.
There you go.
So when you talk about top 10 players in the game, this doesn't move me to be like Tatum is
Number 2 or 3. Sure, I get that.
not number 2 or 3. I wouldn't. If somebody says Embiid, I know I did that trolling. This was super troll. This was, and I actually apologize for this one. I said something like, "Oh, if Embiid, something like, wow, if Embiid had this, we don't know with Embiid." This is me being super objective right now, and if all y'all watching right now should be proud of me that I'm saying this and I'm being honest. The fact that I don't know if Jayson Tatum is not as good as Joel Embiid. I don't know. I don't know if I would take Joel Embiid over Jayson Tatum. I don't know if I would take Joel Embiid over Jayson Tatum, regardless if the Celtics win or lose this finals. If they win, I'm definitely taking Tatum over Embiid. So if Tatum maybe cracks top 5 as the fifth guy, I ain't mad at it. Obviously, there'll be some Sixers fans who will be vehemently against that and be like, "Well, if we had a good front office and all that stuff," but let's the facts are
If we keeping it frank, if y'all had a good front office and y'all had every piece that Jayson Tatum has on his team right now, it still wouldn't matter. And the fact of the matter is, the reason it wouldn't matter is because Joel Embiid wouldn't be healthy enough to play with him anyway.
yeah, no, he wouldn't be healthy now.
That's
So
just the sad truth about this the 7-3 monster that y'all have in Philly that can score from the damn parking lot. The fact of the matter is, even if it doesn't matter what they have on the roster, he's not going to be able to lead it because he's only going to play 45 games. That's just it.
yeah, that's just he's not going to be healthy, and I'll give him a pass this postseason because I don't think he choked. But in past postseasons, he's definitely choked. Like he's been the big man as James Harden. I mean, turnovers, inefficient. So I would trust if I had a game for my life in the playoffs, not the regular season, in the playoffs, I'm picking Jayson Tatum. I'll say that. That's the most objective thing I can say. Now I'm not picking Cuz over Curry. I'm not picking Cuz over Luka, over Jokic, over Giannis. And that's stamped. So that's really like what it is. I know, like for other superstars, if they win a chip, it like catapults them to like top 3 at least. Like with Giannis, that made him the undisputed best player in the planet when he won. With Jokic, that put him as the best player on the planet when he won. With Tatum, if the Celtics win, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. And I think a lot of Celtics fans believe that too. But there are some fans like Paris that's going to say that, and then I gotta fight him. But yeah, that's where it is. I mean, like I just
Is
want Tatum to have a good game so I can just I don't feel good like apologizing and Cuz like is playing like this. I would feel better if Cuz is like, but that's just me. That's just me.